who can keep it going as we're underway on EA Sports. And not much happening on the return as they get this to about the 23.
Ready. Black, 95. Ready.
First rep of the game for Josh Jacobs. And some room to work. He's on his way. And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. Josh Jacobs, his third rushing touchdown of the year. And the Packers will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. Now Cade York for the extra point. And it's good to make it 7-0 Packers.
Makes the score Packers 7, Titans 0.
York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And he'll return this one all the way onto the other side of the field.
Well, you gave up the first touchdown of the game, but how about the response? Big-time return. Now it's their chance to try and put points on the board.
Ready. Bronco 80.
On 1st and 10, it's Spears. And he's swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It'll be second down. Hey, look at this Packers defense. They've been very good this year against the pass, currently holding on to a top 10 ranking at number 10.
And since this is such a good unit of covering passes downfield, I think that last play is typical of what we might see. A lot of short passes, see if they can generate some run after the catch, but nothing doing on that one.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Let's go now. 60 in.
They go play action with Ward. Throw to the right, caught by Cockrell. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. That one good for 26 and a first down.
Oh, a lot of credit to the play caller here. He saw the design in his mind and implemented it. A little zone stretcher here because they started the tight end on the left side of the formation and sent him on a crossing route. And this works really well when you can find that space between levels, and they were able to do so for good yardage.
Here we go. Shot. Cougar 19.
Throwing is Ward. That's into the hands of Iomanner. And this will be a gain of 6 when it's all said and done. Down to the 15 from the 21.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 15-yard line.
This 2nd and 4.
Ready. 70 Timberwolf. Ready, ready.
Out of the gun to give to Spears. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. A solid pickup of 12 yards, and now they're knocking on the door. He was solid last week, over 100 yards in their victory on the ground. They want to get that going again.
Absolutely. What they also understand is that from week to week, it's not necessarily the same, but they want it to be, right? What they saw last week on the ground, they want to see in this game as well.
Cowboy 80. Ready.
Pacheco. is not going to advance very far. He'll be stopped right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
Line of scrimmage, again the 4-yard line, 2nd and goal.
Ready.
Ward. And it's a Titans touchdown. A great effort there. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Titans are able to match the opening drive touchdown against them with one of their own. Heck of a start to his season. He had 2 touchdowns in the opener last week, another one here in week 2.
Well, I don't want to call him a touchdown machine this early, but sometimes you get locked in, and you feel good about things. You get into that zone, and those touchdowns come in bunches. He may be off to that kind of a start.
It's like he was shot out of a cannon. I would imagine success this early, great momentum going forward for the rest of the year.
He keeps this up, they'll soon be chanting MVP anytime he touches the ball.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
Good work after the catch. Gets him 15 and a first down.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
Now a first down carry by Jones. Nowhere to go that time. He maybe got a yard up to the 40. You talk about this Titan defense. They were fantastic a week ago in the win over Houston.
And I'm eager to see the game plan and trying to attack them this week, because when you take it away 4 times through interceptions, do you now decide that I can't throw the ball against this team and try and run it like crazy? Or do you challenge them? This is going to be fun.
To pass, here's Jordan Love. That's taken in by Watson. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. His first catch there, good for 10 yards and a first down.
I know this may be jumping the gun a little bit, but 7-7, they're flinging it around like crazy. Look at the drive that's going on here. Partner, we may have to start thinking about one of these defenses just holding someone to a field goal and maybe trying to get advantage that way.
Working out of the gun. Love. Pass caught. That's Golden. And he's got this down to the 35. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
And it's a real luxury when you have a guy who can turn a short throw into a solid gain at any moment. Once he caught that ball, he ID'd where the open grass was and got there in a hurry to pick up a new set of downs for his offense.
32.
Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. This will be a gain of about 8 to the 27-yard line.
Next, the receivers helped spread the defense out, and they were able to come through with a slashing run.
But to that point, it's going to be interesting to see the personnel chess match as this one progresses.
Yeah, you're exactly right. Can they continue to create running lanes out of passing sets? And if so, it's going to be a long day for the defense.
Ball on the 27. Here's 2nd and a couple.
Here we go. Here we go. 10 black. Ready?
Love. It's complete on the bubble screen. That's Jacobs. And they'll be inside the 25 now at the 24. 2 yards, good enough for a first.
Well, they've certainly done a nice job spreading the ball around on this drive. This time he gets it out to his back, and it's another nice play and another first down. They've got the defense on their heels a little bit. They're reacting instead of being aggressive and making plays.
Same target. It's Jacobs again. And he's brought down, but he has it down to the 12 on a pickup of 12. 1st and 10. The time is called. Looks like a member of the Titans in some discomfort out there. Well, the medical staff is going to come out here and take a look, and we will take a short break. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10.
Come on, set. Yellow, 22. Ready?
Now a handoff up the middle. It's Lloyd. And he'll fight his way down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Well, that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short gain.
2nd and 7 with our score tied at 7, but they're planning to change that soon. Only question, will they get 3 or 6 out of it?
Check smash. Hut, hut.
Here's Love. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
Quarterbacking 101. Never force the ball into double coverage, especially not this close to the goal line. The windows are so tight, you just don't want to force it in there because it could be tipped up and picked off.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down.
Steal. Check steal. Set.
Love looking to throw it. And it's a Packers touchdown. Josh Jacobs. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Packers have taken the lead. York on now for the extra point. It's up and good, and it's 14-7 now here in the first quarter. York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. A lot of time for this unit to game plan on the sideline after that drive that they watched the other side just score. But remember, last time they were out, they scored as well. We'll see if they can seize that momentum right back.
And they have had a lot of time to cool off from reaching the end zone the last time. So have they been able to keep themselves mentally sharp and into this game, even though they haven't been on the field? And you and I both know, one big play, though, gets them right back up to that level.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Ready? Liking 18.
To throw is Ward. That's taken in. It's Xavier Legette. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. His first catch of the game, good for 11 and a first down.
At the 41-yard line.
Here we go. 60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Headed straight, it's Pacheco. to the 43, second down. The Titans are 1-0 on the year following the win in Week 1, and they've gotten a pretty good deal from the schedule makers as well. Home dates in Weeks 1 and 2.
And I would believe that they would need to take advantage of that, partner, because as you can imagine, the road dates will pile up later this season. So this is a great opportunity for them to put some early distance on the rest of the division and create a little bit of a cushion for them for later in the year.
Man open, that's Calvin Ridley. And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 39. A gain of 18 and a new set of downs. So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. Off the play fake, Ward. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete.
Well, they've been back on their heels a little bit here on this drive, but a chance to exhale just a little bit there with incompletion on first down. Now they have to gear up, try and get 2 more stops, and escape this drive.
2nd and 10.
Come on, alert, alert, run.
And here's a give to Spears. Looking to find a lane, but he can't, reined in at the line of scrimmage.
Well, they didn't get a whole lot out of that one, but I think you got to continue to try and run and try and keep the defense honest.
You mean, or else they'll just sit back, dare you to throw it on every down?
Yeah, you get your quarterback hit a lot that way, too.
Well, they need to get to the 29 if they want to pick up a first here on 3rd down.
70, go.
From the gun, Ward. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 24-yard line. So he turned to a trusted, familiar face in that 3rd down situation. It paid off.
Yeah, you go to your veteran receiver in that spot, so you can't underestimate him when he's on the field. Defensively, make sure you know where he is because he understands how to get open in key situations.
Now Ward. They'll set up the screen for Spears. He's got room to roam. And he's all the way down to the 13-yard line. 11 more on that one and another first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
Through one quarter, 14-7 our score. Ready for the 2nd quarter from Tennessee, and it's the homestanding Titans in possession as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
Let's go now. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Throwing now, Ward. And he's got it. And the Titans are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1.
That's good.
Oh, nice job there putting the ball right in the doorstep of the goal line. Couldn't quite get in to pay dirt, but he got awfully close. Let's see if they can cash it in over the next couple of plays.
Here we go.
They'll run here with Pacheco. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave them 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through, but that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
Pacheco once more, and this time he's in. Touchdown, Tennessee. Well, nothing fancy there, Charles. You had 3 tight ends on the field. They were going to run the football. The defense knew it, but the defense couldn't stop them.
And I haven't met an offensive line yet that doesn't get more satisfaction out of running the football into the end zone than pass protecting. They had determination on their side, and they got it done.
Joey Slide to kick off for Tennessee.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. So both of these teams, Charles, coming off touchdowns now, but this offense, they just had to stand on the sideline, watch their opponent author a really impressive drive to reach the end zone.
Yeah, and I think you're not telling yourself the truth if you don't think there's some one-upsmanship going on right now, because they just had their touchdown answered by a drive of double-digit plays that also found the end zone. Now, they want to do something even more impressive to answer that one.
From the 38 now, here's 2nd and 6.
Here we go, set. Black, 95. Set.
To throw now, here's Love. Right side to Watson. And he's going to be knocked down hard at the end of that one.
It's a gain of 8. And the Packers first down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Ready. 33, yellow. Set.
Love going to give this one to Jones. Well, they nearly sprung him that time as he takes this all the way down to the 37. 17 yards on the play there as the Packers have the first down as well.
Partner, if you want more carries, I think we saw how you get them. Showed that he's got the fresh legs, and he picked up the first down on that run. Don't just ask for them. Show them that you're supposed to get the football.
So operating from Tennessee territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Yellow, 43. Yellow, go. Go red. Hut.
They go back to the ground, this time Jacobs. And tough sledding. He'll get maybe a yard. Stop short of the 35.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there of holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
Ready.
Play fake. Here's Love. That's to Golden. He's got it right side. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 14. A good pickup there at 22.
Packers first down. 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Here we go. Red, 38.
Running straight ahead is Jacobs. And he's able to break out of one tackle, but then quickly brought down. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
He's definitely tough to get down. We just saw it right there. But how about what we did see? Pursuit, wrap up, and then the big finish with the tackle.
On the ready.
2nd down and 8.
Set, ready. Strike, 50, green. Ready.
Throwing. Love. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And down inside the 10 here before he's out of bounds right around the 7. He'll wind up getting 4 there on his own, but it will leave him now with a 3rd down situation. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first.
Drill, 50, come on, set. 52, blue. Ready,
Love from the gun. Hammering for the goal line. He loses the football. It's picked up by the Titans. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
This drive didn't end well, but if they can keep stringing these together, they'll like what they're doing. That was an 8-play drive before it ended in a fumble. So the takeaway's got to be doing what we want to do and doing it well. Just got to take care of the ball at the end.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due, because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
Yeah, because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football. The first carry now for Tony Pollard. And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down.
Let's go now. 18, ready.
Here's Ward. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down.
Normally you think the tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact, but in this case, maybe a little too much target to hit. That one was timed well. Incomplete.
An incomplete pass on second down. That muddles things a little bit here. This is 3rd and 10. To throw, here's Ward. Well, and that is incomplete.
That could be the stop this defense needed to get them back on track. They've been pretty well dissected by the offense here in the first half. After that possession, now they know that they can compete with this offense.
And the punter Bailey on now as he sends this one away. Pulled in at the 24. Almost outkicked his coverage there. 48-yard punt, but 10 on the return. And it'll be Packer football here. First down and 10. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And so close to hitting pay dirt last time. Fumbling down near the goal line. Now, how does that affect their psyche this time around?
It's a tester, that's for sure, because to be that close and come away with no points is really disappointing, not just for the guys on offense, but the defensive players, too, who thought, hey, we can put some points up and have a little momentum going. They've got to find a way to just get it out of their minds, let it go,
short-term memory,
and move on to the next series.
Yellow, 22.
Now Love. Able to find his man, Kraft. And out across midfield down to the 45. A gain there of 21 yards.
And that's a more than acceptable read right there, because it's zone coverage, so timing is everything. This time he waits for his man to come open, puts it right on him, and they pick up a first down.
Down. Red, 38.
They will run out of the gun with Jacobs. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
A 1-yard gain could look like a disaster, but it all depends on how the game is going. Is it a series of 1-yard gains running the ball? If that's the case, you might have to start thinking about throwing it a little bit more. But if it's just the occasional 1-yard run, hey, congratulations to the defense. They won that one. Come back and get them the next time.
Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. Second and 9 from the 44.
Ready. 60 red.
In motion goes the tight end. Love now. hit as he throws there, incomplete.
The good signal callers would never go back in the huddle and play the blame game because they need those guys to protect him. But on that last one, his offensive line, they lost their leverage very quickly, and that's why they were able to get to him and hit him as he tried to throw the football and force an incompletion.
Yellow, 43. Ready.
From the gun on third down. Love. Short throw. He's got Kraft. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside.
I thought they might take a shot down the field, but instead they ran a little drag route there. I think they were hoping he could catch it and run away from the defender. But a really good job keeping the play in front of them, and they force a fourth down.
So the kick from here on a field goal would have been right at 53 yards. But instead, offense out there. They're going for it. They'll send Reed in motion left. On fourth down, Love. He'll try to do it himself. Able to find the open man. That's complete. A gutsy call. Turns out to be a good one, though. First down on a pickup of 11. And that's what you got your tough little slot receiver for, isn't it? Right there, those fourth down conversions in the middle of the field.
He knows that's where he has to make his living, and that's where he has to make plays to help his team. And no one is asking him to do anything more or less than do exactly what we saw there.
And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, second and 12.
Well, with the kind of half he's had, I think we can forgive him that run, right? Not every run's going to be a big play, is it?
No, and also the blocking just wasn't there. No room to run.
Yeah, defensively, they got to find a way to build on that because he's eating them alive in the first half.
Ready.
A small bit of adversity here on what's been a strong drive as they come up second and 12.
33, yellow.
And he'll send the tight end in motion here. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Lloyd. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. Marshawn Lloyd, his first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Packers will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. Extra point by York is up and good. And the lead is now 21-14.
York to kick off.
York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
Okay, break.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot. This is what defensive coaches ask of their defenders every single ball game. Get a hand on every throw in coverage. They want the deflections. They want the knockaways. Pick it yourself if you can, but at least knock it down and guarantee it's incomplete.
Ready.
Not wanting to take a chance this time, they'll keep it on the ground. And this is going to be a Titans first down as the tackle made at the 35-yard line. Now Tennessee going to use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Throwing is Ward. And this is incomplete. Oh, it looked like he had a pretty good line on that one. That would have been a big play, but he could not pull it in.
And that's one where if you get your hands on it, you should expect to make the play. That could have gone for big yardage, but he just couldn't get it to stick to those big mitts.
Ready, set.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down.
Here we go, set. Ready.
Ward. And the defense has it covered. It's intercepted. And the Packers are going to take over a couple of yards shy of midfield. That, Charles, the first interception he's thrown here in year number 2.
And I know it's just the first one, but didn't it feel like what we saw from him last year, where he was plagued by this type of a play? And they thought that, you know, over the offseason, going into a second season, some of that would go away. Thus far, still looks a lot like his rookie year.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. And with great starting field position up near the 50, they might be one completion away from stealing a late field goal here. That's taken in by Kraft. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
Here we go, set. Black.
Jacobs going to try the middle. And now they're going to get him down right at the line of scrimmage. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. This will be spotted at the 37, so it's a 47-yard attempt. York able to send this one through, and that will do it for this first half.
Titans 14.
The Titans going to get the ball to start the second half, and they trail here as we get back to it on EA Sports. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. The time is called. Looks like a member of the Titans in some discomfort out there. The medical staff will attend to him, and we will step aside. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. And they're still very much in this game, although they do trail. What's the game plan, Charles, for the second half?
It might be a little counterintuitive because most people will think losing equals passing the ball more, but I'd establish the running game. They kind of went away from it in the first half. I think if they get back in balance, it'll help them when they put the ball back in the air.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line.
Here we go, here we go. 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Ready, ready.
Hand off to Spears. He had a great move, but he'll still be stopped shy of midfield. 2 yards to go, second down.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
They fake the handoff. Now Ward. Over the middle, complete. That's Jackson. And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 32-yard line.
Tempo.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
19.
And now they'll shift things around. They'll run with Spears. And boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain. The time is called. Looks like a member of the Titans in some discomfort out there. Well, now they're going to come out and take a look at this injury, and we'll be back in a moment. 2nd and 9.
Ready.
Looking to throw. Ward. The Cockrell holds it in left side. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. A gain there of 21 yards.
They're just going to run a drive route here with their tight end. Let it get upfield about 10 yards and then move toward the middle of the field. This ball's right on target, and it results in a first down.
Work to do here to avoid falling to 1-1, but this is 1st and 10 right now. And it's caught. Touchdown. Calvin Ridley from 10 yards out. And the Titans have cut it back within a score. A nice throw there by the second-year quarterback.
And I don't believe that was the kind of play he would have made as a rookie, because usually your rookie season is a continuation of your college days. A lot of one read, and if you don't have it, you just take off and go. Now he's settled in the pocket a little bit more, reading the field and getting to a second and sometimes third progression. That was a nice play.
And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And maybe some renewed pressure on this unit following the touchdown a moment ago. It's back to a one-score game.
And because of that pressure, because it's now a one-score game, they know this is where you need to slow the momentum change, because otherwise that could overrun your team. You got to be careful right here. I think he's as fine with that incompletion as a quarterback can be, in all honesty. He avoided his first sack of the game, and he did have a chance of connecting for yardage, just unable to on that throw.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
Ready. Yellow, 22. Ready?
To pass, here's Jordan Love. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down.
That sure looked like a nice call by the defense, and they're very cohesive in their coverage. As soon as he cut inside, they broke on the football and met him as the ball got there and forced the incompletion.
Here we go. 50, green. Ready.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. And the Titan defense steps up here, and down he goes. Finally hauled down for the first time this game. Multiple defenders in there to drop him. On now is the Packers punter. As the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. So possession goes over here on the punt. And it'll be Titan football. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. For this offense, Charles, remember the last time they were out here, marched it nearly the full length of the football field, and a lot of the attack went through the air, so now they're seeing if they can duplicate that performance.
Okay, if I show my age a little bit, partner, because I can hear my high school coach, John Ford. I can hear his voice in my head. Laddie, when you put the ball in the air, 3 things can happen, and 2 of them are bad. But the way the game's being played now, this is just part of what they do, so I don't think they should change anything at all. They've been dominant. Keep throwing it around.
Ready. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Ready.
On play action, Ward. He'll complete this one. Cockrell. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. The catch and run pays off for 29 yards.
Another nice play there. They've gotten down into the red zone in no time at all. That's what this offense can do when they get on a roll. And now they're set up with a 1st and 10.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18.
Let's go. Like, ready,
Pacheco gets it up the gut. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. Second down and 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Let's go.
Well, it's a shuffle pass, and it's complete. So they'll get nothing out of that play. And that'll bring us to a 3rd and 4. Now, the old pass completion for no gain, not something you want to call up out of the playbook too often.
Yeah, most offensive coordinators don't have that on their play sheet, so they've got to go back and scramble after this one. But right now, with what they're telling receivers about making sure you take care of the ball in open field, sometimes the fighting for extra yardage doesn't come as a result. That and good tackling can lead to no yards gained.
And that is too far out in front of his intended target. Incomplete.
What an excellent defensive stand there in the red zone. Nice tight coverage. They certainly recognized how important it was to bring up 4th down here.
Sly able to put this one through. And that will tie us at 24 all. So give him 3 on that drive. You know, normally you'd say we'll take it, but the way points have been flying around, it feels like a little bit of a letdown.
Yeah, you just have to wonder, are field goals going to be enough? Because as you pointed out, the way touchdowns have been scored, does kicking a field goal actually put you at a disadvantage the rest of the way?
And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line.
At their own 21-yard line.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Set, hut. Yellow, 43. Hut.
Working out of the gun. Love. And he'll be hit as he releases it. And that'll fall incomplete.
It's always tough trying to keep your guy upright when he's trying to throw the football. When you're dealing with those big, bad guys on the defensive front, it's even tougher. And this time, those guys on the opposite side won the battle, getting to the quarterback and knocking him into an incompletion.
They come up to the line now facing a 3rd and 10 after the incompletion.
Ready, ready. Black 40. Set, hut.
Love looking to throw it. He's got his target. That's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That goes for a gain of 31.
Well, that was a pretty good time for his first catch of the ball game, and it turned into a huge play as well. He's certainly not been a central part of this passing game so far in this one, but he made his presence felt there. A big pickup on 3rd down.
So operating from Tennessee territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 47.
95. Ready.
Here's Jacobs from the gun. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground, but I think the play gets made by the defensive front, because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
Here's a 2nd and 8.
Trouble, 32. Ready.
Once again, it's Jacobs. And they get him behind the line, so that short gain on 1st down quickly negated. They give those 2 yards right back, and now they're looking at a 3rd and 10.
33, yellow. Set.
Love. Finds his receiver, Watson. And he's going to have the Packers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
Did you see that route the way that I did? I thought he was trying to get deep.
Yeah, that wasn't the first option.
No, it came off of that guy, the deep guy. It came underneath on the drag, completed it very well.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
Come on, set. 45, right. Set, go.
Here's Love. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Reed. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. Charles, to move the chains that time, they had to complete it into double coverage, and they got it done.
And it's never easy overcoming multiple defenders, but he sure made it look simple. Found the right spot to exploit and won his one-on-two matchup.
52 blue. Watch out.
And now Love going to change things up.
Set.
They'll look to throw now on 1st down. This will be caught at about the 6. And he takes this down to about the 2 before going out of bounds. Keep in mind they can still get a first down here as they come up on 2nd and inches.
Set, ready.
The 2-yard line.
Ten, what? Hey.
They'll motion out one of the tight ends. On the handoff, this is Jacobs. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. He winds up giving a yard back there, and now it's 3rd and 2.
That's a really alert defense there because they saw the heavy look come in from the offense, countered it with extra linebackers who brought a little bit of speed and heft, and able to really make a big-time play for their defense.
Here we go, set. Yellow, 22.
Now they send the tight end in motion left. They'll go to the air here on 3rd and 2. And they're going to get to him, a sack. Sack back at the 9-yard line.
A loss of 6 yards.
And now that brings up 4th down there, a loss of 6 yards on the sack. York able to send this one through, and they have regained the lead. So a response there to the touchdown of the opening drive of this 3rd quarter as they're able to reclaim the lead.
And I think you'll take that because obviously you'd like to be able to match them touchdown for touchdown, but the first order of business was to get the lead back, and they've done that. Now you want to give a good pep talk to your defense to take it from there.
And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
Good action to this point in the 3rd quarter. Just a 3-point game. 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, Ward. And he comes back with one complete. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. 3 quarters in the books. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Nashville. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the 4th quarter.
Ready?
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
Let's go. Count. Ready.
A give right side for Pacheco. Looking for a crease, can't find one. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
He continues to struggle to find a crease to break off a big one and might need to just put that aside and just try and ram his way forward and get what he can.
So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11.
Viking 18. Ready.
Now Ward. Out of his hands quick to Jackson. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. The Titans get 14 yards there and move the chains as well.
And here we are in the 4th quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
Ready.
On 1st and 10, here's Pacheco. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Oh, there's plenty of traffic waiting for him up the middle. But give him credit, he tried barreling through anyway. They're fortunate to get a yard out of that one.
Here we go. Here we go.
To throw is Ward. Over the middle into traffic, and that's complete. It'll be a gain of 9, and that'll bring up what looks to be a 3rd and inches. Can't be more than a half a foot. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
A field goal from this spot likely out of the question. They've got to get closer here on 3rd down.
70 Lions. 60 Bison. 60 Bison.
Off play action, Ward. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Well, this game has certainly had no shortage of offense. Both teams have been revved up from the start. And here's yet another big play. Boy, both defenses have just got to be dragging out there because they've been run ragged throughout.
Let's go now. Ready.
Pacheco. Going to take this down just short of the goal line. He got 3, but could not get the ball over the chalk. A pickup of 4 on 1st down. It'll be 2nd and goal.
It's largely been the air attack that's gotten them down here, but now is where you start to lean on that running game. That's a good pickup there on 1st and goal.
2nd and goal from the 1. Firing quickly, but it's incomplete.
Speed is the name of the game when it comes to RPOs, and sometimes you can be a little too quick, thus inaccurate, incomplete.
Got it. Ready.
A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play. 3rd and goal.
70 Timberwolves. Go.
He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. And it's a Titans touchdown. Isaiah Pacheco. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Titans put together a 4th quarter drive to take the lead. Extra point by Sly is up and good. And that will make this a 4-point game.
Joey Sly to kick off for Tennessee.
Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. And able to get this out to the 25.
At their
the double.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And they will be looking to answer the touchdown their defense just surrendered. Still a good chunk of time remaining here in the fourth quarter and a chance to regain the lead in a tight one. Play action this time with Love. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A well-executed 22-yard gain.
That turned into a very well-orchestrated play right there. Going to work his way out of the backfield to the right. And after he looked it in, he found plenty of space to roam and picked up big yardage.
A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10.
Down. 33. Yellow.
They'll send a receiver here in motion right.
Hut.
And down he goes at the 49, a 3-yard pickup.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6. At the 49.
From just across the midfield stripe, here's a 2nd down and 6.
Ready. 52 boom. Ready.
Here's a handoff to Jacobs. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. 97 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long.
Another carry for their leader and a good one. It's crunch time. They'll need him to continue to be productive in both the run and passing game in order for them to try and snatch a victory.
Black 40.
On 1st down, they go with Jacobs again. No dice this go around. He's hit behind the line and taken down. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Well, partner, I guess sometimes it's just a matter of philosophy. Some say run it until they absolutely stop you, and others say, well, when you think they're about to stop you, fool them a little bit. I guess they should have tried to fool them on that play.
Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss. In motion, the tight end. Switching things up, they'll throw it now with Jordan Love. That's taken in by Watson. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 25-yard line. It's a pickup of 16 there, and it'll lead to a new set of downs.
1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Let's go. Blue 32.
And they'll send the tight end in motion.
Ready?
To throw now. Here's Love. Now they go screen. It's complete. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another 1st down.
And when you have success throwing the football, the old cliche becomes true. The playbook opens up wide, and these screen passes, they become even more difficult to stop.
Now a 1st and 10 at the 11.
Here we go. Here we go. Black 95.
Love, they go play action now. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. Jordan Love with his 3rd touchdown of the game, number 7 on the year. And the Packers answer back with a touchdown of their own to take a 4th quarter lead. Now an important extra point here to stretch this lead to a field goal. He's got it, and this is indeed up to a 3-point lead. York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. We certainly have a good one on our hands. They're trailing after that last touchdown, but now a chance for this offense to try to snag that lead right back here in the fourth quarter. That'll give them 8 that time, and it'll be second and a couple.
Now that's staying ahead of the chains. Really good pickup on first down, hitting the tight end there. Now brings up a second and manageable.
Just found a hole in that zone. They come up now on 2nd and 2. Headed straight, it's Pacheco. And they'll stop him after a gain of a couple to the 33. 3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the fourth. Well, this feels like a late season game, even though it's just week 2. Here's a big third down. They'll try for the first with Pacheco.
But what were they thinking on defense there? They looked like they were playing for the pass. That was 3rd and short. Yeah, it was an easy pickup because they handed it to him. That was way too easy.
Just looked like absolute confusion defensively. Not sure why they were in that set.
Yeah, I'd say you should have a few men in the box there.
That's into the hands of Iomanner. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield.
You've got to get out of bounds. You absolutely have to get out of bounds.
Right idea, working the perimeter, but the clock rolling.
Here we go. Ready?
He's back to throw. Open man down the field. That's Iomanner. And he's going to get out of bounds with the first down, so that's going to double their pleasure for sure. They get the first and save a timeout.
Now that is the 2-minute drill at its very best. Get the completion, get a big chunk of yardage, and then get out of bounds to save those timeouts. You cannot do it any better than that.
Cowboy 80. Ready?
They'll run out of the gun with Pacheco. And he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18.
Well, they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
Second down, 8 yards to go.
Ready? Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Back to throw. Now he'll tuck this and run. And his throw's going to be incomplete. The way he's throwing the football today, almost a surprise when he doesn't complete a pass like happened there, but he needs a few more to get his guys downfield.
Well, the way he's thrown it leads him to believe that he's going to get those completions. And that means the guys going out for passes, they'll run even harder because they expect it as well.
Come on, set. 60 Eagles, go.
They'll look to throw. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And the Titans are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
1st and goal at the 4-yard line.
It's Jackson again on the reception. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts as they get it with 16 seconds remaining on the clock.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
Here now, 2nd and goal.
Bronco 80.
Back to throw. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
And now the focus is really clear. They need to get that first down and either get out of bounds or maybe use one of those timeouts.
For the lead, here's 3rd and goal.
Here we go, shot. Panther 60, Panther 60.
He'll look to throw toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. So now one of the biggest kicks of the night is forthcoming. This to potentially send us to overtime.
21-yard attempt.
And his kick is good. And they will tie this game here in the final seconds. So a money kick there in the final seconds. And now, barring any hijinks on the kickoff here, partner, I think you and I, we're going to settle in for a little overtime.
And I wouldn't have it any other way. This has been a dogfight all through regulation. No reason to think it won't continue in the extra period.
And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
At their own 28-yard line.
Ready, ready. 52 full. Cut.
Now Love. A quick hitter complete. It's Lloyd. Down the sideline he goes. And he'll be forced out of bounds all the way down at the 25-yard line. And here in overtime, a quick reminder, the game no longer ends following an offensive touchdown on the opening drive. Both sides will have the chance to possess the ball unless there's a defensive touchdown. In that case, the game will end right there.
Slide to kick off for Tennessee.
So advantage Packers here. They'll possess the ball first with a chance to win it here in overtime. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. Now they have fought hard to reach this point. They've got the ball first. Remember, though, even if they score, it will quiet this crowd, but it doesn't end the game. But a chance to put a solid drive together here and at least get 3 and hopefully for them a touchdown. The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup.
Packers first down. A gain of 11 on the play. And a Packer first down.
Set, hut. Blue, 32. Ready.
Love now. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. They hold him to only 2 there on the screen. It's second down. I don't want to overhype it, but this is a big early season game, especially an overtime win. That can give you a big boost going forward in the season.
It certainly can, and I don't think you're overhyping it because cliches go out the window when you start to play overtime. And you're right, the winner of this game now, that's an extra boost moving forward. And it actually is an extra hurt for the team that loses because normally you shake it off, but in this situation, it lingers a little bit longer.
Short throw. He's got Kraft. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 44-yard line.
Ready.
That's good for the Packers. First down.
Ready.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Up the middle they go. Lloyd. Past the 20. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. All told, it's an even 30 and a first down.
That's another Packers first down. First and 10 at the 14-yard line.
33. Yellow. Set.
To pass. Here's Jordan Love. That is caught. Touchdown. They strike first here in overtime. He's definitely making his mark early in the year from the tight end position. 2 games played, 2 touchdowns.
And from what I've seen on tape so far this year, his ability to use the fakes well, as a body in the red zone, they should continue to look his way through the entire season.
The Packer offense and Jordan Love staying out there, so they're going to try to go for 2.
The
Down.
Packers will set up for the
Black,
2-point
95.
conversion.
Ready.
They'll look to throw. And they're going to get the 2-point conversion. This one's caught. And it stretches their lead up to 8. And the formula there on the 2-point try to go 5 wide. Not even the option to hand the ball off. They got it.
They tried to create space, and there isn't a whole lot of it there. For the defense, what you're trying to do is make sure that if they're going to catch the ball, make them catch it behind you because they run out of space with the back line. But in this case, the offense figured it out.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. And a methodical drive last time, but they couldn't get that knockout blow. They had to settle for 3.
But you got to like what they've been doing along the way, right? It's almost like the body blows, the setup punch. As you said, they didn't get the knockout blow here, but that doesn't mean it can't come later in the game on another possession. And the defense on the other side,
maybe a little gas,
yeah,
right?
A little tired. And if nothing else, they just feel relieved getting upfield, only giving up 3. They don't exactly feel like they've handled the offense.
Come on, set. Ready.
Ward. A short throw taken in by Okonkwo. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
Brings up 3rd and 2.
Trying to run forward with Pollard. And he will have a Titans first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Back to 60. Back. Viking 18. Hot 70. Hot 70.
First and 10.
Play action. It's Ward. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
When defenses get to the quarterback that quickly, a lot of times it's called a jailbreak. It wasn't quite that fast, but fast enough that he had no time to look downfield and set himself to throw the ball. And as he tried to do that, he was hit and it forced an incompletion.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
Let's go now. Hey.
Throwing now, Ward. Now he's going to step up and run. It's caught by Jackson. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. They like going to him in the slot. He catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of until they stop him, why not go back to him? He has something going really well. Great working relationship with the guy throwing the ball, and they keep making the connection.
Panthers.
On 3rd down, it's Pacheco. Yeah, he will have a first down here at about the 40.
I like his focus there because he wasn't thinking about breaking that one big. All he thought about was, I need 1. Let's go get that. Ended up picking up 2.
Ready, ready. 60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Throwing is Ward. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. Throw to the right, caught by Okonkwo. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. Little OT scramble drill that time, Mr. Davis.
And partner, I can tell you from personal experience, nothing drives a defense crazier than having things covered and the quarterback takes off and picks up a first down or big yardage. Because whether you're in zone or man, it's easy to lose track of him because you don't always have someone assigned to him. And once he goes, now everybody's scrambling to try and tackle him.
Ready? 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
A handoff now for Pacheco. And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage.
Now, that's a mountain of a man that just made that stop, isn't it? But he's more than that. This guy's nimble and quick. More than a space eater, he just made a great play there.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
Go! Cowboys, go!
Working out of the gun here, Ward. Over the middle, he has Okonkwo. And he gets halfway home from the 10 to the 5 on a pickup of 5. He's padding his already great numbers here in overtime. More importantly, though, moving his guys downfield.
And I think that's exactly what's going through his head right now. Moving them downfield, putting them in a position to win the game. The stats, that's for the fantasy guys. I know they're enjoying that show.
Here's Ward. He'll try and do this himself. And into the end zone for a Tennessee touchdown. It's a 5-yard touchdown run. They were looking to pass the ball there, but they forgot to account for the man with the football.
Yeah, I can hear people right now saying, well, why don't you have a spy in your defense, someone who will dance with him and go where he goes? Well, oftentimes if you utilize a spy, you've taken away someone in coverage as well. And oftentimes, the spy, not as athletic as the guy he's trying to keep up with, so he gets defeated anyway.
Here's a diving catch right side. Throws right side. And he's got it. So they went ahead and went for 2 to tie the game, and it works out. So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
At their own 26-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. All right, Charles, so this offense, they need to mount something here. Time is dwindling. They can't get anything going on this drive. This one might end in the tie.
Yeah, that clock putting a little extra pressure on them, right? So now, as you look at the playbook, what are you breaking out? Is there something you haven't used before? Is there something you used earlier that you can go back to? Or can one of your guys just make one of those big-time plays that decides this game?
Watson making the catch. And this is not going to be what they needed. They get a few here, but now 3rd down as the clock runs.
5 yards on the play.
Now a timeout called for by the offense. It'll be their 2nd and final timeout, remember, here in overtime. We'll be back. Love looking to throw it. And that is incomplete. The defense does its job. Now they're going to get the ball here in overtime with a chance to win it.
Major league kudos to them, because to get the ball back in this spot, everything was on them. It had to happen, and they pulled it off. They'll get it back for their offense with a chance to win.
Tony Pollard on the return. The Titans take over 1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. Good drive last time. Really effective passing the football. Do you maybe mix it up, now go to the ground game and surprise the defense a little bit? And he's into the end zone for the touchdown and the game winner in OT. Well, you never know what you're going to expect when you come to the stadium to call a game. Sometimes you get good ones, sometimes you get bad ones, sometimes you get great ones, and that's what we had here. What an exciting finish on that last big play.
And I think that as we look at it, when you're talking about a great finish, which went along with a game that obviously was dramatic because we did get into overtime, what type of play calls do you have left? What have you not shown? Or what have you made an adjustment to what you've worked on all the way through? It's going to give you the play we saw to win the game. Because I know everyone's thinking that was something that they just drew up. It might have been something they'd been working on, and now they got the right matchup.
So for Tennessee, they used a favorable early schedule to their advantage as they move to 2-0. And they will hit the road next week for a date with the Jacksonville.